After we win the lawsuit against Otter Creek,
cheers,
we're finally going to celebrate. We're about to show you the house that buying storage units built. Looks like you got a little mail here, George.
my boxes have arrived.
See, we bought this house because it also is our business. Come on inside. Now, we've shown the house when we first purchased it, and we've shown processes of actually updating it. But we're going to show you the whole deal right now, what it looks like afterwards. Remember when I bought this at Walmart?
Yeah, Walmart was going out of business and this went up for auction.
This is the funniest thing. We were threatened that the cops were coming to actually come and get it. There was a comment left on the video because in the back it says property of boom, 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 and it gives the number there. And so somebody actually left a comment and said, hey, we own that. Let's see, where was it? I don't know where. They said they own it, and they said the cops were coming to actually get it.
The authorities.
So we've been waiting and waiting and waiting.
We're still waiting.
But we still keep giving things out when we have guests coming over. So over here, this is our pile of gifts from the fans and subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
All of these things need to be put up and on display. We didn't have time before we left for Florida. George, show me the timeout. Show me the timeout table.
Are we gonna make time now?
Yeah, we're gonna do it right after.
So whenever Jeremy, Patience, or Christian,
yeah,
not myself, do something ridiculous,
this
is where they get put in the timeout table.
It's such a horrible consequence for being naughty and bad.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
what
mean,
a punishment.
What a way to be put in the corner.
Well, you do see there that the grass needs mowed, so maybe it is a good punishment because the tank is in the shop. When we were in Florida, I had the tank taken to the shop to do a service on it, and we've yet to get it back. So our grass right now is 2 feet, 2.5 feet.
We can bale hay.
Don't tell Otter Creek. Remember when we bought this? Yeah, this was a good buy. I got this. Everything in the house is from a storage unit, from Facebook Marketplace, from garage sale, from a thrift store. This was Facebook Marketplace. Do you remember how much I paid for it?
I don't.
I don't either now. But even the Crocs I'm wearing, these are from what?
An abandoned storage unit that went up for auction.
Storage unit. Even our butler. Yeah, we have a butler. That's how we roll. Even our butler Jeeves here is from a storage unit. Now, this glow-in-the-dark epoxy dish, that's from one of the fans. And the ring pops, that's from one of the fans as well. How about you show us... Wait, hold a second. What's in here?
There's tons of storage.
I don't even know.
There's tons. Oh, there's our
baby tractors.
What are they doing up here?
I don't.
They thought we were playing.
There's a safe down in there. What's that doing in there?
I put that there because it became an eyesore on the pew.
A safe company, because we like to find safes and bust them open. A safe company sent us a safe, and we don't know what to do with it.
How about these shoes that you never wear?
No, let's close the door on that. That's not important at all. What is important is we've yet to have a bonfire and roast giant weenies.
We're now exiting the mudroom.
We got a glass door into a glass house.
Yes.
And it's been said that people with glass houses shouldn't throw rocks. You know what? I'm pretty sure you shouldn't throw rocks at people who own glass houses.
This is the kitchen slash...
everything.
Would you call it a family room?
I don't know. Let's go in and let's see what it is. Let's see what it is.
So eventually we want to take this wall down.
That is all coming out.
Yes. We want the open concept.
That's all coming out, and that's all coming out. Hopefully this year.
Yes. This will come out, and then we'll do more of an open concept where you have a living room that opens up into
the kitchen, and you're not blocked off.
Yes. Yeah. So a very dear friend of ours from church, that's what they do for a living. So they're gonna do the blueprint and construct it all for us.
Perfect.
So we're excited for that.
Okay.
And then one of our friends who just started a wood burning business, they're gonna make a circular plate that goes over here, it covers the Jack Daniels because we don't drink, and it'll be customized. It'll have what the hell
bowls.
Remember that bowl you just
Yeah, there's
took from
another
James?
one. There's
another
candy
one
all over this house.
So
Charlene, I told you we have candy, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna find fresh eggs too. Okay.
So this table was Facebook
That was Facebook Marketplace. That was an awesome find.
And then this couch right here.
Yes, that's graham cracker.
Sentimental value for Jeremy because he's had it forever.
That
Why
used
is
to
it
be
called graham cracker?
Because when I was executive director of Christian Camp and Conference Center, I had to have the most comfortable couch in my office because many times I was counseling kids and going through very, very difficult times. And so I was at a camp. It's graham cracker. It's comfortable. It's an amazing, amazing couch.
It is pretty comfy.
It's the most comfortable couch I've ever owned by far.
It's one of many. I think the couches we lay on now is pretty comfy.
It's a counseling couch. It is a counseling couch.
So the previous owner, there was only one other owner that lived here. They built this house.
And they live 10 minutes down the road now.
Correct. They're in their 80s and they wanted to downsize. And so this used to be the book club room.
Okay, let's take a look at the book club room, which George now calls appropriately the Doo-Doo Brown couch room. So again, we want to open it all up.
Correct.
And there is another candy dish.
More candy.
And we've had one fire hazard so far. I still have yet to actually...
That's on your to-do list.
Yeah, that's on the to-do list. That's been on there for almost 9-10 months now.
Maybe. So this table right here,
yeah,
I thought would be good because it is a corner table. However, one of our neighbors hinted that he was going to make a special table for me and give it to me for Christmas. So maybe it'll replace
Whoa. Are you trying to say that we have neighbors that we actually get along with?
Yes, our neighbors here are fantastic.
Incredible.
That's not to say some of our neighbors in Otter Creek aren't fantastic.
We have great neighbors in Otter Creek.
There really
yeah,
is. But then there's the sprinkled few that not so much.
Okay, all right. So we have game night coming up with our neighbors here, right?
We do, and they invited Patience and Christian as well.
And
play a game of Fast Track.
Our neighbors are twice our age, and we still have a ton of fun with them.
Yes, they're so much fun. And they have the best sense of humor.
Yeah, and they want to write for the channel. So that whole area there, that's all coming out. And you see this big wall right here? Here, I got to show them something, okay?
Okay.
So George and I found this in Florida, and we brought it back specifically because...
that was from a storage unit, an abandoned storage unit that we bought at auction.
We bought that at auction, and we thought that would be perfect in that huge space up there.
It might be a little too long.
It's too small.
Too small?
The space is too small. The picture's too big.
The picture's too big, yeah.
All right.
I thought maybe we could put it where it is, right there, up on that wall.
I thought all the guitars were going over there.
Those will go on one side of the wall.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll let them decide. Let us know at home.
Let's see your kitchen.
All on one side or on both sides of the hallway?
Both sides.
So
I just decided for you.
So come on into my kitchen.
Okay, I'm here.
When we were touring this place,
we
found out that
I told you, Charlene, we have fresh eggs. Okay.
Fresh farm eggs. There's actually two kitchen sinks in the kitchen. We've got one right here. This is the original sink of the house. And then they did an addition. So here's another sink facing nature, which this is my favorite sink, by the way.
We do love that. And all the natural light that comes. There's skylights all over here.
And then if you look on the windowsill, we have glass-blown chicken and rooster sent from our awesome fans.
I do love colored glass.
That one is a really cool piece.
I do love colored glass. Is there anything special about this over here?
So the previous owners love to have tea every morning. And then this spigot right here, all you do is press it and it shoots out hot steaming water.
That's boiled water.
You don't even have to wait.
It's prepped and ready.
And so I use it for when I like to have my ramen noodle soup. I do like to splurge and have ramen noodle soup and treat myself.
And then we have reverse osmosis right here. So we have reverse osmosis everywhere with our plumbing.
So I boiled some eggs, fresh farm eggs for Jeremy, and I used this contraption. One of our fans
sent that to us.
Yep. And so right now it's taking an ice bath. And then later on I will peel the eggs and I'll make fart salad for Jeremy.
Ooh. You know what that reminds me?
One of his favorite, fart salad.
We should go look at a bathroom. Her favorite bathroom is right down this hall. Now, there are 2 bathrooms down this hall. But her favorite one, I'm not going to show you her favorite one yet. Come on in on this one.
Well, this one has a very narrow.
This one is the one
doorway.
where I'm such a big man. I can barely even fit in.
This is the original bathroom, by the way.
This is a bathroom, which is a pretty bathroom, and we've got all kinds of things from the fans.
Here's the bathroom rolls.
This. I mean, it's all over
towels.
there. So the lid is off right now because Patience keeps coming in here and using the bathroom, and the water just runs and runs and runs. I have to fix this toilet. That is not our problem in Otter Creek. That's our problem here at Hale's headquarters. And so I took this off so she'd stop using it. I don't know why she doesn't want... She's not hiding back here, is she?
No.
Okay, just making sure. All right. I don't know why she doesn't want to use the best bathroom. Do you know why?
She probably wants privacy.
How can you not have privacy in the best bathroom?
Because someone could be peeking and lurking.
What do you mean?
Someone could be lurking.
All right, well, let's go lurk. So this is George's favorite bathroom.
And yours as well.
Now, I have to admit, I've never once used the shower. Have you?
I have, and George, my brother, have.
You've used the shower?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so she's used the shower, and what do we have in the closet? Anything? All right, we got some weird stuff in the closet. There is a mini closet there, but this is why. And we did have a drain leak. So before we left, had to fix the drain leak.
Is that a 3-inch?
That's a 2-inch.
That was a 2-inch pipe?
I would think you would actually know the size of my pipes by now, but 2-inch.
I guess I was fooled.
That's a 2-inch. That's a drain. But this is where we really, really like to come and relax.
There's that sign that tells you what it is.
And one of the things that we have here in the house is all windows have encased screens. So the goal of that is so that you can literally see nature at its best. And if we really want to, you hear nature right there.
Oh, the birds are chirping.
Not only are the birds chirping, look at this. Look at this. Right out the window, right up there, those are the babies. They're getting ready to fly. They're right there. They're getting ready. Mama is right there. Mama's right out there. Okay. So it could very well be that George is in here taking care of business.
So this is why Patience doesn't want to come, because she thinks that people are gonna
the birds
are gonna be looking at her, handling her business.
We live in the middle of the woods. There is no one. No, this is where
it takes some getting used to.
We keep spare toilet paper up here. Oh, one roll.
One roll. I put it on the grocery list.
Okay. Since when did you start eating toilet paper?
Well, grocery store list.
Again, since when did you start eating toilet paper?
Store. Come into my shipping center.
I'm a little scared.
Why would you be scared?
Although, I gotta say, the decorations are absolutely incredible. This is all from storage units or from a hoarder house. The 2 skis were left by the previous owners and the sled. Just some really, really cool stuff up here from storage units. There's the old Singer that everybody wanted that we found in Florida. All right, what are we looking at in here?
So this is my packaging center. All of those boxes that were out up front.
Yeah.
This is where I store them.
Okay, yeah, I would think all this would be happening in the she shed, but nope.
So this is where I do all my packaging.
It happens in the dining hall.
Do you see the What the Hales that someone knitted?
I do. I do see it.
Someone made this, and so I bought a special frame for it.
I do. I see it.
So eventually I'd like to hang this up along with this right here that another fan sent. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Jeremiah. So I eventually would like that on this wall as well.
I've heard that. So she wants that on the wall, which is actually the chimney flue. Is that vintage What the Hales merch?
What the Hales merch.
Oh my goodness.
I would like to hang this up here as well. I just don't know where I want to hang it up yet. Maybe on this wall. So I kept these. So if you guys remember, back in December of 2018 is when we originally bought and we did the reveal of the What the Hales vintage merch.
I spent 10 grand buying the original merch and
we pretty much sold it all.
It's gone.
We have a couple hoodies that are still remaining. I do plan on doing free giveaways every Sunday after auctions. We do free giveaways. So I do have hoodies that I would like to give away. So maybe, just maybe, you'll be a lucky winner and you'll get
maybe I'll win one.
Autographed vintage hoodie.
Now, just so everybody understands where we're at, this is the dining hall. So George has taken the dining hall and she's took over the she shed. She's taken over the dining hall. This looks like jewelry, scissors, brooches. Didn't you take this to Florida and then you brought it back?
Because we had zero inventory in Florida, and so I brought it back. So we were able to source all of this jewelry from Facebook Marketplace up here at Hale Headquarters, and I took it down to Florida and then brought it back. But it'll stay here this season. When we go back, I have more jewelry that we source from storage units.
I bought this table on Facebook Marketplace for your house.
Yeah.
And then it ended up coming here, and then I bought nautical vinyl, and I reupholstered them, and the other chairs are here on the island, so they're boom, 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 boom. So literally, I don't think there's any. Oh, the TV is probably the only brand new thing in this house.
Yeah. So this used to be the dining room, and the previous owners actually used to use this as a dance hall.
They like dancing.
They did like dancing, so now I use it as a shipping center. And so if you come look, over here, you see the couch.
Yes.
Jeremy will be working on his phone over there, and then I can creep on him from over here.
Which you never stop doing.
I'm packaging over here, and then I'll look over like this and to see what he's doing. And then sometimes you can hear him snoring, and he's dropped his phone on his chest, and I'm looking like...
That does happen a lot. That does happen. So it's no small job to put out a video every day on YouTube. And to the point of exhaustion, I will edit. And as I'm editing, laying down, I will fall asleep and the phone will hit me in the face or on my chest before I wake back up. That happens quite a bit.
It does happen a lot. So I do have some lots put together.
This is all for YouTube
auctions. Yeah, so like right here is a start of a knife lot.
I could see that.
And then look at this. Look at this cute little guy. It's a case and then it's a knife.
I like it.
Have starts of all kinds, like jewelry boxes. I've got compacts and mirrors, lighters. So those will all go up for future auctions. Again, every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I bought this table, Facebook Marketplace, years ago.
This came with us from Jeremy's place in Wooster.
And then the chair I bought, I think Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace as well.
Jeremy purposely put this in here so that he can come in here and creep on me when I'm
And what did she do? She put stuff all over it so I can't creep on her.
You want to see another lot that I've put together?
I don't think I have an option. I think it's going to happen no matter what.
Here's a ton of pins and medallions and other different... it's either a combination of military items.
Looks like all kinds of different things here.
There's a couple things that are foreign that could be military, and so that'll eventually go up for auction.
You got stuff everywhere.
Yeah, I've got a start of different lots for upcoming auctions.
What do you have to say about the people who call you a hoarder? They say they see this stuff and they're like, "You're a hoarder."
Well, when you work from home and your business is to sell inventory,
hoarders don't sell. Resellers sell. Hoarders don't sell.
So it's more of an organized chaos, I would call it.
Screened in porch is right out here. So what I've been doing since the weather is so nice, I've actually been coming out here. The baby birds are right up here in this corner. You can
the
hear
best
Mom.
seat in the house is right there.
So the best seat, that's the toilet.
Yep.
We got this on Facebook Marketplace. And
these are really comfy.
We got these. These were in a storage unit. This was Facebook Marketplace. Mm-hmm.
So the whiskey table, I think this came from the same guy that we bought the whiskey table.
These came from a storage unit. We bought storage unit. That box over there from the storage unit, and I'm pretty sure the hammock came from a storage unit as well. George and I were just talking. Whose idea was it to put the hammock in here? But I thought it was her idea. She thought it was my idea. But honestly, it's probably the best idea we've had. And now many of you are thinking, it just
screams Merca.
Many of you are thinking, okay, how in the world do I get to that point where you're at right now, Jeremy? And I'm going to share with you what's happened in my life, okay? So, number one, I went through a horrific divorce. I lost everything. And I mean that, literally everything. I was in an abandoned home that I happened to own that was stripped of all copper, all electric. I had no utilities in the winter in Ohio. I was garbage picking just to find wood to burn in the fireplace to keep myself warm.
So that home you got at Sheriff's Auction,
That's where
correct?
Christian and Patience live now. Yes. So I remodeled that entire home. I rebuilt my entire life by storage units, by reselling. Real estate and reselling. That is the best way to accumulate wealth. And now for us, the point of growth has been so substantial that we need a place that we can not only live and have security, but we can also work from and have security. So this isn't just a home, this is a place of business as well.
Welcome.
Okay.
Do you like the stained glass door?
I don't like how you said welcome. That was pretty freaky. I got enough stalkers in my life without you freaking me out.
Some famous artists put this together. I think based out of New York. So we appreciate it.
I thought it was Maine. George and I can't remember who did it, but they did have a famous artist do this stained glass work.
So you see the stage right here and the beautiful wood that's on it?
That cherry wood?
I'm going to find out that this particular cherry wood was actually harvested from this property by the previous owner.
We have a lot of walnut. We have a lot of cherry. We have a lot of oak here. We have beautiful, beautiful woods.
We thought the shelving was harvested as well, but it
wasn't. It wasn't. This is my 80s shelf in progress. 80s shelf in progress. Another 80s shelf. This is the beginning of Nerfles. This is just thrown in there. That needs a whole lot of work. Garbage pail kids. Garbage pail kids. What's hiding back here?
All your ketchup stuff.
Spitballs. Here is ketchup. More ketchup. More ketchup. More ketchup. This is 80s and California raisins through the grapevine. Oh my goodness. All this garbage pail kids. We had all of these shelves. We didn't know what we should do with them. So
Boogerman, I think Boogerman was sent by one
that
of
was
our
from
fans.
that was from a viewer and a fan. Yeah. All this garbage pail kids right here. I love the garbage pail kid coins. They're pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I love them. But I figured out what to finally do with the shelves.
What?
Put cool stuff on it. Which
so all of the books that were on the shelves, guess where they are now?
Right in those totes.
Right in here. And some of them are labeled back to Hale's Headquarters. Guess what was in them?
I don't know.
All of this
stuff. All of that stuff. Okay. I got you.
They're books.
And now there's more Nerfles. This is all 80s stuff. There's people be sending me broken feet.
When Jeremy broke his foot.
This is Nerfles. That goes up here. This is hangries that I started.
Jeremy likes to, he too gets hangry. It's not just me.
Vintage firearms that we have found. Look at all those dice.
So all of these books, except for the booger book and the fart book, are going to come down as well because we all know, Jeremy and I, we don't really know how to read. Sometimes we're practicing because practicing makes gooder, right?
That's what you keep telling me. That's what you keep telling me.
That will probably go up on display. These are vintage books.
Those will.
Yeah.
And warehouse display. This came back from Florida, and this all needs to be shelved. So we're still working on that as well.
So there's plenty more rooms, shelving room for you to display those items.
There'll be a whole lot more room when I get rid of your Elvis stuff and put my cool stuff on it.
You wouldn't.
I would. Okay. Only thing that is new. George always tries to tell me. She's always like, "You need to treat yourself. You need to treat yourself." because I have this problem. I won't even buy myself new socks, new underwear, new anything.
I buy them for you.
I won't. I can't do it. I don't know what it is about me, but I can't spend money on myself. And so, right now you're going, what? I see all of those toys in your shelves. Those are investments, reselling, investing. And so all of that, all these Nerfles here, that's an investment for future sales.
Yes.
Now, I hopefully am not going to be the one that sells them. Hopefully my kids do. But that's besides the point.
What about this legendary Levi's shirt?
Your aunt gave this to me.
My Aunt Camellia George gifted him that.
George brought this to me as we were working on sending all the book bags to Egypt. And so I thought, I like that. So what typically happens...
It's got sentimental value.
I wear something until it dies. and it definitely has a ton of holes in it. And who knows what's going to be next after that. But I have a whole problem of not being able to spend any money on myself. But George finally talked me into buying a giant TV for my old house.
Because remember the TV you had at your Wooster house, how tiny it would have been if we put it up there?
And it just works out that, well, let's go see how it works out. It just works out that it fits this room perfectly. Any smaller of a TV, this is the largest TV you can buy without a projector.
Yes.
After this, you go to a projector. But it just works out that this TV swivels back and forth. Mm-hmm. And I have to work on all the cords still, but we can take it up and down with the fireplace. I need to put a mantle here.
We'll never use the fireplace.
Yeah, we will. This has been a constant battle with George. You're not having a fire. Yeah, I'll do whatever I want. I'm a man. You can't tell me.
Well, we're in Florida once it gets
She's
cold,
like,
so we're
you are not having a fire. I'm a woman, and I will tell you what to do. And I went, I am having a fire. I'm your man, and I'll do whatever I want. She'd be like, I'm your woman, and if you want me, you're not having a fire. And that's pretty much the way things go around here.
That must have been a dream you had, because once it gets cold here at Hale's Headquarters, we're down south, so there's no need to build a fire. So it'll never happen, you guys.
Okay, what else is going on in here?
Can I show you this rack right here?
What rack?
So there's a rack that we brought with us from the Wooster, from your Worcester house.
I enjoy seeing racks.
Nautical items. Now I put all of the prayer shawls that you guys have sent. All of the fans have made either a scarf or a prayer blanket or a prayer shawl or a special quilt. And so that's where they are right here.
I put Freaky George right there.
Where did we get this?
Conky and Noreen.
This came from a storage unit as well. And,
scary.
Conky and Noreen gave it to him because it reminded him of me.
That's scary is what it is.
So for whatever reason, this is her new home.
I'm pretty sure that thing runs around the house at night.
So that's that. What do you want to see next?
Are you said these couches are the most comfortable ever.
They are. These are pretty comfy. Very, very comfy.
So these are oversized giant couches that we bought on Facebook Marketplace.
Do you want to show them how you lay down and fall asleep and snore?
No, because that never happens. Oh. And then you bought covers for them.
I did. I bought covers because the material felt wet. So these are more comfy and warm.
And George does have a weighted blanket from a storage unit. That was a huge fight.
So the only person that's ever used that weighted blanket is my brother, George. Other than that, it just sits right there until the next person wants to use it.
And then we found these. These are our end tables.
Every time friends come over, they're like, oh my gosh, my grandma had that. They know right away that was a sewing machine and their grandma had one just like it.
We didn't take anything out of them.
Yeah, we bought it as is. We've gone through some stuff, not all of it.
So as we bought them, we didn't take anything out of the drawer. All the drawers are filled on all of them. Mm-hmm. So there's an old Singer there, and there's another. Let's look at some drawers over here, just for fun. Oh my goodness, look at all that. Mm-hmm. There's a little doll in there.
We've pulled the drawers out and kind of peeked. We've never examined everything that's in it. Ooh, look at that hairline.
George. That reminds me of Mary Mary's hairline. Okay, we'll put that back in there. Okay, what do we got in here? Lipton tea bags. Check this out.
What's that?
I don't know. It's a good question. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Some needles.
You think there's anything in here? Yep, there's definitely stuff in here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's stuff in every drawer.
Everywhere.
Again, we've only pulled it and kind of peeked at it. We've never examined everything that's in it.
We've never had time to look at everything. Oh, your pit. Why did you call it the pit?
I think the viewers at home gave us the idea to call it the pit because you have to come down some stairs and it's not on the same level.
Hummingbird behind you. Hummingbird and yellow finches. Oh, hummingbird just went off. Look at this. Here's yellow finches right over here. There was 3 yellow finches. And there's still 2 right there. There were 3. This is our favorite part, working from here from the office.
Because it's a nature center.
It is. We've turned it into a full nature center. Okay, what are we looking at? I got distracted by the
these,
birds.
These bamboo sticks.
Yeah.
Found in an abandoned storage unit along with the base.
Yes.
So Jeremy thought it would be cool to put those two together. And then we finally hung up the hummingbird feeder. We need to get another one when we go to the grocery store.
We did have another one, but
It's on my list when we go to the grocery store to buy another one.
But
on this side.
you broke it on accident.
I did. I went to go clean it for the season before we left to go down to Florida, and I dropped it and it shattered everywhere. So we need to buy another one.
Same artist did this stained glass, but we still don't know who the artist is. What we want to do is rip it out and put something cool in there, like a giant garbage pail kid.
Here's some of the candy that our awesome viewers have sent.
Some of it.
And then here is the peacock, the diamond art peacock. I put those here.
You want to see where else George hides candy?
Candy?
It's just everywhere. It's literally everywhere.
Did I put some in here?
Those are my files for all my properties.
All right. So this is an exclusive What the Hales hoodie.
Not bad.
One of our fans made us this. So this will never be given away or auctioned off. This is a keeper. So Jeremy has one and I have one as well.
It probably will never be worn.
This you can purchase though on our What the Hales merch page. If you want to show that you support What the Hales or that you're successfully fun employed, that you can buy from our merch store.
Okay, I'll see what I can get.
And then this is a special occasion shirt that Jeremy wears.
Only for special occasions, never to be washed, ever. Ever.
So there's that. We're going to leave that there. And then one of our awesome fans made this. More diamond art of you and I.
Freaky.
You and I.
But you love it.
I love it because it takes a lot of effort and time to put all of the diamond art and the beads.
George had that made for a birthday gift.
So this was for a birthday gift. By the way, there is an S at the end of his last name, but we turned the S into a dollar sign.
HALES. S. S. It's plural. S. It is plural.
What else do you want to see? One of our fans made us this angel, and it lights up. It lights up.
Like we light up when we see all the little critters out here.
Yeah.
We've been having raccoons climb up into the bird feeders, so...
One knocked all of the seeds out.
All of it.
All of it.
So that's a new thing this year.
When we go live on Sundays here at Hale's Headquarters, here's the behind the scenes.
This is what it looks like. There's a light right there.
I have an umbrella light, and then here's the microphone that swivels.
Microphone swivels over.
Here's the camera.
Camera comes up.
This is where I keep my fist. Every time you send a super chat donation or super sticker or you become a member, you get a fist, which this was found in a storage unit. And then during the auction, once the timer's up, my cowbell goes off.
These are all my notes and all the projects that I'm working on right now. One of which is getting somebody into an apartment, which that's how you build wealth, real estate. Real estate and reselling. The government will give you better tax breaks on real estate than any other investment in the world. And you'll never make as big of profit margins on anything else except for reselling. Like when you buy something for $1 and you sell it for $100 on eBay, you can't beat those profit margins. And that's how you build wealth. And how you build a collection of toys is well, you just put them all on a shelf and they multiply. They're like bunny rabbits.
A lot of our fans have sent gifts, and a lot of it Jeremy bought for an investment.
Yeah, I have a problem now. I've never had a problem before, but I do have a problem now.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay.
It's busting out the seams. Here's our What the Hales YouTube platform when we hit 100,000 subscribers.
Crazy.
To this date, we hit 100,000 subscribers July 4th of 2019. And so that was a huge day for me because that was the first day that I quit and became self-employed. So it was my first day of Independence Day, July 4th, of being self-employed. And AKA fun employed.
Here's the trailer that Marilyn Raby, who sucks dried gravy, stole from us. Now, if we could just find the water that Russ The Suss has stolen from us. Here's probably some of my favorite part of the office. So we're looking at real silver. Looking at real silver, you're looking at real gold.
That's a silver bar.
This is from storage units. That's a real gold coin right there. This is real gold dental filling right here. So this is from an oral surgeon's unit that I purchased. That's all on display. And if we go down, this is just all coin collections here that we have found. So if we go down the drawers,
these were all found in abandoned storage
all
units.
found in abandoned storage units. So when people ask us, can I buy that coin? Can I buy that coin?
Unfortunately, it's not for sale.
It's not for sale. It's literally, they're all right here. Here's silver dimes. That's all the silver dimes we have right now, all from storage units. There's more silver dimes. Actually, there's an entire binder of silver dimes. And we have wheat pennies. Do we have wheat pennies? Yes, we have wheat pennies. We have plenty of wheat pennies. We've got Indian pennies right here. We've got a lot. We got a lot. This drawer here. Holy cow. This is just a lot. A lot. That's all the foreign money right there. But that may not even be the best stuff. Here, check this out.
Okay.
Here, come on over.
I follow you, Jeremy.
Yeah, that never happens. Remember when we were in Florida and we found all this gold and silver and coins in this treasure chest, and I still haven't put it away yet. Yeah, this is from Florida gold. That's all Florida gold. Okay. You want to see some serious gold?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I have so much gold and silver that I have to put away. Whole thing, gold and silver. All right, there's that. Okay. Whole thing, gold and silver. All right. Whole thing, gold and silver.
Silver and gold.
Whole thing, gold and silver. Whole thing. Oh wait, this is gift cards.
Oh yeah, those are all gift cards we
gift
found
cards.
in storage units as well.
Whole box, gold and silver. Entire tote, gold and silver.
It's a lot.
This is entire tote. This is no joke. Entire treasure chest, gold, silver, and coins. I still have to go through. Gold and silver. Another chest, gold and silver. Another chest. This was what I was going to do, is I was going to take all the gold and silver and put it on display and make it overflow in here. So you see where I started? Gold and silver. See this whole thing down here? Gold and silver. See this right here?
That's flatware, I think.
This is all silver flatware. Oh wait, you see this? Right here? That's more gift cards. And it pretty much goes on and on and on.
There's so much storage in this house, we're running out of storage room.
Just for the gold and silver. So lots of people ask, Jeremy, how in the world do you get so lucky? You buy the right unit. It's very easy to see what unit to buy. If the unit looks like garbage, there's going to be garbage. If the unit looks like somebody cared and took care of it, there's going to be gold and silver. And that's how we have so much gold and silver. And then people ask us, can we buy your gold and silver? The answer is no. This gold and silver isn't for sale. This gold and silver is to be passed on to generation to generation to generation. Now, if my kids want to sell it to you, great. They can have at it. But at this point in time, right now, we don't even know how to display it all. I think it's important to say at this point in time that when people share these things with you online, it's not to brag or rub it in anybody's face. It's actually to celebrate together. We should be happy with one another for success, and we should be pushing each other for success. And so, as you can see, we celebrate with you because so much of Hale's Headquarters is a part of you. You are a part of our story, or our story is a part of your story. And it all comes together and we celebrate and we succeed together. That's what makes it so much fun.
See this lovely spiral staircase?
No, I do not. All I see is a Ghostbusters fireman pole that should be there in that place.
Jeremy doesn't see it because he's ran into this thing so many times that he wants to get rid of it.
Yes,
I said, okay,
very much so.
You can
Want to put a fireman's pole in there.
Get rid of it before you give yourself concussion.
Okay.
So we talked about game night with our neighbors.
Yes.
This is where we keep all of the board games.
The games that I'm allowed to keep, that
Yes.
she's let me keep.
Any type of vintage game like Simon Says.
Everything
or
else she
the
made
Bop,
me get rid of.
Whatever that Bop game is that you like. That's all in
The
here.
Bop. You call it the Bop?
When we go caving,
Yeah.
this is where all of our jumpsuits
That's the
are.
caving jumpsuits?
Yeah, so I keep
Okay.
all those in here.
When we go mulleting,
When
this
you
this is where we have the mullet. When we go mulleting.
when you feel like rocking your mullet, that's where I keep this too.
When I want to be an 80s rock star, that's where we go. That's where we go.
Which room would you like to go to?
I would assume the one that you're walking in.
Okay, so come look in here.
Okay. I am looking.
Come.
I'm scared.
See this stack of t-shirts?
Yeah.
I eventually am going to hang all of these t-shirts. All of these t-shirts were gifted by the fans to us.
Jeez.
And I need to hang them and put them up on display. So those are eventually going to go upstairs.
I see what was a priority here in this bedroom. By the way, this beautiful bed was found in
an abandoned storage unit that we got at auction.
as was this beautiful dresser and mirror with it. TV came with the house.
Yeah, the previous owner did leave the TV. They also left this Murphy bread.
Murphy bread? Did
Bed.
you just say bread?
Murphy bed.
I heard bread.
I missay things all the time.
I'm
all the
pretty
time.
sure I heard bread.
So when my nieces and nephews come, they like to stay on the Murphy bread.
Okay, so you can sleep and snack at the same time.
So there's that.
Not bad. Not bad.
They can fight over the Elvis blanket if they'd like.
Well, maybe they'll just fight over all the t-shirts. Jump in the pile of t-shirts. So we still have to hang all of these guitars from that massive score in the Pennsylvania unit.
And then I bought all of the parts and pieces.
They're
for
right
the,
there.
For the guitars. Jeremy just needs to do it.
There has to be
Just
time.
do it.
If you start editing videos, I can actually do other things.
Here's some of the hangers of the t-shirts that I'll be hanging.
Okay, so we keep them over
Yes.
here on a fireplace.
For now.
We have one. I've seen one, two. Wait, is that another? And there is another fireplace. This was my fireplace from the Wooster house.
Yeah.
And this is the old TV
That was the old TV. And
that
look
would
how
have
it
never
looks
fit
so
on the
tiny
wall.
compared to your
Completely and
19-inch.
totally tiny.
So
That was state of the art when I got it.
all
though.
of this was found in storage units as well.
The Christian
And so-
Patience put all this in here.
Yes, because they had to clear the shelves for your collection.
So they're
of
just
toys.
shoving stuff in bedrooms.
Yeah. So the previous owner did leave the bedding along with the bed in this room.
But I brought the dresser.
The dresser
So-
came from
Actually,
the Wooster house.
It came from the Wooster house, and before that, do I still have clothes in here?
I think so.
Oh my goodness! Look at that! I have extra belts. Huh? Yeah, I do,
More clothes that Jeremy never wears.
and I never will.
Never ever wear. This fireplace came from my place.
No, I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've had to pick and move that thing up
this
for
thing
her.
has moved. This
So
was
many
from the very
times.
first house that I ever
From her
owned.
first house to her second house to
Yeah.
my house
To here
to
now.
here to. It's just ridiculous. I'm so tired of moving that thing. I will never move it again.
You don't have to move it again. I'll
Yeah,
just
right.
find someone else to help me.
Yeah, right.
This is
And be
so.
like, nobody will help me. I need this moved.
When we-
My back hurts. I'm permanently tired.
I am permanently tired. My thyroid's always out of whack, and I'm always tired. So a lot of the decoration in this room actually came from the Wooster house when we first started doing our lives. We had a nautical backdrop, and so a lot of this stuff came from
For
that
real?
nautical backdrop.
Holy moly.
Yes. Yes,
Cannoli.
indeed. Remember all the little plushies?
Yeah, I see them now.
Those all came from the netted backdrop.
I see them. Remember when we were selling plushies like crazy in auctions?
Yeah. So the bed in here was also left by the previous owner along with the bedding. The rest of the furniture was either brought with us or found in a storage unit.
Definitely storage units. Lots of storage unit finds in here. Lots and lots of storage units. That I found on Facebook Marketplace.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you find this in a storage
that
unit?
was a storage unit.
And all of the
storage units.
The starfish that's in it.
Yep. Storage units.
So this room right here probably gets the most attention.
Some lady was moving out of an apartment in Wooster and was trying to sell everything, and I bought that. I don't remember how much for.
Oh, okay.
So it was like a garage sale, but it was an apartment in a high rise.
So this, whenever we have guests over, they really like this room because of the nautical theme.
No, they like this room
and
because
it's a corner lot.
It's on the corner filled with windows, and you get to see nature. Ready to go upstairs?
I follow you, Jeremy.
Or do you want to go through the stairs? I mean, I guess we could go through the stairs because George always puts me in a corner.
I do. And at night, I like to hide behind the stairways, and I like to wait for Jeremy to come down and try and trip him.
And then at night, I like to just jam out here in my little guitar haven.
Your little jam sesh.
My little jam session here. Ooh, that's a little off. That's
a little pitchy.
That's a little pitchy, dog. That's more than a little pitchy.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what?
That was a lot of stairs.
Wow, what?
I haven't taken my heart meds yet, so I'm out of breath.
I think she's saying wow because of the t-shirt. It might be because of the skylight. Yeah, we have windows in our bedroom that go to nowhere. We have windows everywhere.
I think it's for when they would stick their head out
and
they would yell at the kids like, hey, keep it down there.
That's where I spit at George when she's coming up.
So remember all those t-shirts I showed earlier and I said I'm going to hang them all up?
Yeah.
They're actually going to go in here because Jeremy doesn't wear any of this.
No,
he doesn't wear any of these shirts.
That's not the costume for the show.
And so there's plenty of room.
There's a Levi's costume.
If we replace all of these tops,
I used to have to dress up and wear ties and jackets and suits, and I refuse to do it anymore.
Here's all the jackets and suits, by the way.
All the time had to dress up.
So believe it or not, Jeremy may wear the same Levi's t-shirt every day. I do wash it for him, but he refuses to wear any of the nice clothing. Because
I had to wear this I was mandatory. In college I had to,
so
and then in business I had to.
Memories?
No, I'm just saying it's the time of life where I'd like to just wear whatever I want to wear.
So new season, new life. Who dis? New year, new season, new life.
Wasn't going that route. There's a secret room in there. There is a secret room, but we're not going there yet, are we?
I mean, technically, let's.
Okay, I guess we are. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know we were.
We won't go in there just
backed up right into this thing.
So more storage.
Want to take all this storage out of here.
Yeah, we'll never utilize this. Like this, I'll never use. All it does is it holds this. Where will you put this once we take this out?
Well, let me show you. How's that?
It's gonna fall.
No, it won't.
It's definitely gonna fall.
It'll be fine. Where are we going?
So more clothing that Jeremy has but never wears is all on this side of the closet.
You're trying to say that's my side of the closet?
This is all your side of the closet.
Huh. I didn't even know I owned all these clothes.
Here's more t-shirts that Jeremy owns that he never wears.
Where's my underwear drawer?
This is not to.
Whoa, stay out of that one. Okay.
Here's all his swim trunks.
Yeah, I got a lot of swim trunks.
Here's all of his gray hoodies.
Okay.
Here's the gray hoodie with the blue arm.
But the reality in this giant walk-in closet, its vast majority. Look at all these lights just on her clothing.
How do we get this? Oh, I forgot.
You can't. You're too short.
I am very short.
You can't. You're too short.
This is how you get it down.
And
here's more
hoodie rack.
Hoodies that
boom.
Jeremy owns.
Just like that.
That he never wears.
But most of this, if not all of this, is George's. I don't mess around. Isn't that wedding dress that you bought in Egypt in here somewhere?
It's a prom dress.
Where is it? Is it this? Is that the Egypt wedding? This definitely looks like an Egypt wedding dress. Is that what that is? Did I just find it?
That was the dress that I wore when I attended a wedding in Egypt.
Oh, this is? Okay, this is the dress she wore.
Don't zip that.
Why?
Don't unzip that.
Because
So here's more clothes that
I have a
Jeremy
feeling
owns
you weren't being honest with me there.
that he never wears.
Oh, that's a lot of t-shirts.
Do you want me to auction these?
Sure, go
Should
ahead.
I do a Jeremy lot?
Yeah, and then I'll
A Jeremy
complain
men's lot, and then he'll complain.
I'll complain
You guys heard him. He
that
said
you
go
just-
ahead and auction it.
that you sold all my clothing and I have nothing to wear.
Should we auction off all the dress clothing that you don't wear anymore?
Yeah, get rid of it. I'll never wear that.
New year, new season. Who dis?
That's
Where
not
should
how
we
I
go
roll
next?
anymore. To
Where
your
do we go
toilet.
next? Okay.
To the toilet, to
So
the toilet,
when
to the
Jeremy and I were looking for a house, we contemplated, should we buy an existing home or should we build a home?
And we were gonna build.
And we were gonna build and we were gonna put in his and her toilets. Well, when we looked at this house, lo and behold, there were his and her toilets.
Oh, it's tripping on stuff.
So here's Jeremy's side of the bathroom with his
Yeah.
own toilet.
She puts me in the closet again. And there's
And this is his side of the
this
bathroom.
is my view from the closet. And I have to not only do I have to view all of that, I have to see myself in my own filth.
You get your own
At least
hot tub.
at least I get a hot tub.
You get a jacuzzi tub.
It's a jacuzzi tub,
Not
okay.
sure what you're complaining about.
All right. All
Right?
right.
And
And
then my side
shower
of
is
the
kind of
sink.
nice.
And then here's her toilet that Jeremy uses nonstop. He never uses his own. He always uses mine.
Which is
Right there.
bam. But that's because you get the best view of all the nature, and I want to take this glass out. Like that needs to come
That's
out.
a privacy glass.
We don't have privacy glass down below looking at
That's
nature,
Privacy.
but we do have the new faucet fixture that I need to put in on all the tools for your side.
Oh, there's the mama bird right there.
Mama bird is out
You
there.
see her?
Yep,
Yeah.
I see her. She's
So every morning, Jeremy will do his hair, and look where he decided to put his blow dryer on my side of the bathroom. So don't let him fool you to think that I overtake everything.
okay. Hold a second. First of all, every morning George uses that blow dryer.
It's our
for
bathroom.
her armpits.
It's our bathroom.
And she put it there and won't let me keep it over on my side.
If
so
you've never taken a blow dryer to your armpits after you take a shower, you should do it.
George,
A door
George,
that'll
look at me.
take you
Oh wait, that
to
wasn't you.
Narnia.
That really confused me there.
Did you think you were seeing twins?
Yeah,
Double?
my dreams were finally becoming nightmares.
So the previous owner did leave this bed in here.
I don't know
well.
who actually slept in here, because if you can look, even George has
Actually,
to duck.
that bed was in this room right here.
It was?
We moved it in there because
Me and
wanted
you
to put
did?
the double beds. Yeah.
Oh, because I wanted to put this in for kids.
Yes. This room attracts the most bugs for whatever reason. I don't know how they get in here, but
Ow!
there's a ton of stink bugs that like to what do you say?
Eat hummus?
They're intruders and they're squatters, but I fixed that problem because I went out and bought
You just hit your head.
I went out and bought one of those pest things and plugged it in, and it's supposed to send out like sonic sounds to keep bugs away, and I don't see any bugs. Do you? I
Yep.
think it's doing the trick.
One right in front of me who eats hummus all the time.
I don't
All
see
the time.
any stink bugs or any other squatters or intruders. There is bugs up here. I
I'd
don't
say
know
there's
if
a
they're
few. We need to clean that out for sure.
And then I put another one of those pest control plugins right there. So there's actually 3 in this room because I wanted to see if it would work. And
Did you
so
put
far-
any in any of the other rooms?
No, there's actually 2 in my she shed.
Come on in. This is
follow you.
this is the cellar.
Okay.
We do have some crawl space. I did clean everything up once we got home, so everything's cleaned up in here now. But this is probably all of this needs to go out on the pergola.
Yep,
So
where our happy place is.
that's where our
it
happy
goes.
place is. But this is the previous happy place of the previous owners. They were huge in wine connoisseuring, and to the point to where you guys have told us this bottle is worth easily $4,000.
1989.
And after we win the lawsuit against Otter Creek,
Cheers.
we're finally gonna celebrate.